If you're trying to stay warm and you really cannot wait until it's springtime, you definitely want to stay tuned for this IGTV tutorial because we're going to spring forward with some color inspiration to get you ready for spring. You're looking at the final design that I came up with using all the components that we have available within Adobe Spark Post, and the colors that I used were bold, energetic. They demanded attention, but still felt approachable. So this is a great way to get your spring color inspiration applied to your graphics. Now I've included the hex color values in the bottom of the graphic for you to be able to use them on your own designs. Now let's get started. So we're going to create a new template and we're just going to start with a solid background color, and then you can select the size that best fits your needs. So right now we're just going to do an Instagram story style where it's more vertical, and we're just going to delete this because I'm going to create a background using shape. So I'm going to tap on the plus button to add an icon. Next, I'm going to actually search for a triangle. Once I find the triangle that I like, I select it, and now I'm going to start sizing these up and arranging them as backgrounds. So as you can see right now, I have my background color and I have a couple of triangles. This is how I was able to build that really nice background that you guys saw earlier. So what I'm doing is I'm just sizing my triangle so that it fits in a larger area of the background image that I'm trying to create. And the reason why I want more focus on yellow is because it's a color that is often related to joy and optimism and sunshine, especially when it comes to the spring. So I really wanted to evoke that feeling that yellow brings. So as you can see, I'm really liking how this goes. Now we're going to add a little bit of texture from the icons. Now we're going to add some icons to create this nice textural background. So you're going to tap on the plus symbol and then we're going to tap on add icon. Next, we're going to search for ink mark. Once you see the options that you want, you select on one of the options, and now you can tap or pinch to resize, and you can place this. Literally right now, I'm placing it in the middle because I want the focal point to be towards the middle, and I just changed the color and I just did an eyedropper to be able to pull from one of my existing colors that I already had in the background. We're going to add another icon. And we're going to select a different ink mark that has a little bit more of a textural feel to it. Then we're just going to resize this and place this in some of the background area from the other ink mark that we used. And I'm actually duplicate it so that it's kind of balanced across both sides. So what you're seeing right now is I added another icon just as a square graphic. I did the same process as I showed you guys. I just searched for square, and then what I did was I actually changed the order of these ink marks so that it looked like it was going on top of the border from the square graphic, and it actually creates a really nice effect. So as you can see, that was brought up or behind, and so that's a really, really great way to create more depth within your textures as you're designing on Adobe Spark Post. Now, here's the fun part where you get to be completely creative. You can upload your own PNG with a transparency to create that nice, solid product image that I shared in the original design, or you can search for add photo and you're going to go through the search free photos and you're going to search for either PNG or transparency. Both of those will give you options of images that are free within the app that you can use that have a transparency to them, and you're able to import them into your design. So let's say I just want to select this fun night just for purposes of the demonstration. You're going to tap on that, then you select add, and here he is. Now you can start arranging your designs, and the same process applies if you're adding your own PNG graphics. You just add it through your resource file that you have them stored in. And then the finishing touches that I did was I just added some typography on top to stay fresh, and I added an icon there. I wanted to keep this simple because I wanted the focus to evoke this inspiration that comes from this color so that you can spring forward with this color inspiration. So I hope this got your wheels turning on how you can start using these colors, and make sure to let us know what was your biggest takeaway. This is Nicte Cuevas of Nicte Creative Design. Until next week.